Hi everyone, Lisa here from LC Designs. Welcome to Workshop Wednesday. I'm finally home and back in my craft room. It's been fun being back. I got some pre-orders that were waiting for me when I got home. So when you're a demonstrator, you get to pre-order some of the online exclusives, and then pretty soon we're going to be already getting the mini catalog come January, but we're going to start pre-orders soon. So anyway, I had a bunch of themes and I was trying to sort them out, and as you know, I got back yesterday and I needed a project, so I asked a lot of you, I created a poll on my Facebook page to see what you guys wanted me to create. And surprisingly, a Christmas 3D project was the popular. Hold on, I'm gonna do my iPad so I don't lose you guys. And so I ran to the store today. I had to go get groceries anyway, since we've been gone, and I picked up some Hostess holiday cupcakes. And so I created a box for them. I had to come up with the project quick. So, you know me, I always go and I buy something and then I create my project from there. So just a few reminders. Well, first of all, I want to thank you all for all the birthday cards that I received, some gifts. I really got spoiled while I was in California. Pretty much I was nonstop busy from the get-go. As soon as I got off the plane, I met some friends at a restaurant and we were celebrating not only my birthday, there were a few other birthdays as well. On Sunday, we went wine tasting, went to one of our favorite wineries up in Sonoma, and actually the owner happened to be there, so he spent a lot of time with us. And then Monday was my actual birthday, so we had a big dinner at a restaurant with my family and friends, but really my friends are my family too. They're all so good to me. I'm very, very blessed. And then on Tuesday, I had another dinner out in San Francisco, and I got to ride an Waymo. And a Waymo is one of those, basically a Uber that doesn't have a driver. I wasn't scared or anything. I was actually quite impressed that the cars maneuver around. If a car stops, you know, the light's green and the car stops, they still go. I mean, they go around them, and it shows like the people on the streets, people crossing the street, people on bikes, other vehicles. I was actually very impressed. So anyway, I had like a private dinner set up for my husband and I with a dear friend and her son. And then I was just busy with grandchildren and all. So anyway, again, I want to thank you all for all the birthday wishes and the birthday cards that I received. I just got my mail today. I went to the mailbox to get it all and was opening them and going through them. And my breast cancer fundraiser didn't go as well as it has in the past 2 years, but I did make $105. Well, I didn't make, I'm donating $105 to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. So thank you to all of you who have purchased those cards. Everybody should have received them already. And the next thing is we have our seasonal sale going on right now, and it's only for 3 days. So today's the first day, and it's while the supplies last. So if you need card stock, I recommend stocking up on it, especially the Christmas colors. I'm using Real Red and Garden Green today. So it's the stuff in the annual catalog. It's 20% off of, I believe, the cardstock. I didn't write it down. The cardstock, the designer series paper, and then 10% off of ink and bundles. No, must be bundles are 20% off. And then the cardstock is 10 and the ink is 10. I will clarify that after. And then another reminder, I didn't have anybody share my video for last week, so I hope you guys liked it. It was the mini charcuterie boards. So I still have 2 prizes to give out. So share my video. When you share my video, you'll be entered into a prize drawing. Comment that you shared it, and I'll enter you, and then I will announce the winners next week. So I am home for a while, not until December 13th, we are going on a family cruise with all of our children and their spouses. And we're going to the Caribbean, and we'll be back December 23rd. So I'm home for a bit. So if you're watching my replay on YouTube, please give me a like, a thumbs up, subscribe. I appreciate it, Audrey. And I'm using the Reindeer Fun. And with the holiday cupcakes, I just made a box that the lid pops off of. So here's the cupcake. Let me show you the other items that we're going to be using. And hi, Joan, I see that you're on. So this is the Reindeer Fun stamp set and the dies. And we're only using one stamp today. It's the Merry Christmas. And I pulled out the dies that we're going to use. We're going to use this. So this is in the mini catalog on page 27. And we're going to use the Reindeer Days DSP. And I forgot, if you want my step-by-step instructions for the project, just join my email list. And let me show you the reindeer. I got stuff all over. I got to get back into the swing of things. We're also using the stylish shape dies. I'm just going to use one of the circles. And this Reindeer Fun Designer Series paper, look how fun it is. We're going to be using the one with the holly, but this is almost kind of like the deer that we're creating today. There is a die to cut out, I think, this one right here. And, you know, they're all two-sided, so there's the presents. I was almost going to use the presents, and then I decided to go with the holly. And here's some more reindeers and the Christmas lights and deers in the tree. And there's a die to cut these two out. And look at that, the plaid. Always love plaid. Christmas trees, more trees with the deers. And look at how cute the deers are ice skating and sleds and some bells, which there's also dies for those, not to cut these ones out, but to create your own. I should show you the dies a little bit better because I just opened this up myself. And this has been in the catalog. So see, there's the little bells, some bows and holly for the presents, the lights, a tree, and here's the deers. And look at this nice frame. I think this is for the bells and the bow, and then another bow. So not a lot of nice dies here. So we are going to create our box. My paper is like moving all over the place. So I need to tape it down. But since I'm delayed, it's probably my camera's like very crooked when I flipped you guys around. Since I'm delayed, I can't always tell. There we go. We're getting somewhat of a glare because now that, like I said, now that I'm doing it at night, I can't use my sunlight. All right, enough of the chit chat, which now I'm crooked again. I want to move the paper and I moved it crooked. It drives me crazy when I rewatch them. So we are going to start off with our bottom of our box. And the bottom of the box is going to be 7 by 7. It is garden green. 7 by 7. And then I'm going to use my Simply Score. So I'm going to cut, this is the top as well, and it's 5 by 5. So let's cut 5 by 5. And then our piece of DSP for the top is 2 7/8. Since I have the trimmer out, I'm going to cut it 2 7/8 by 2 7/8, which I believe that's it. Okay. So I'm going to get my Simply Score because we're going to need a shim for the lid. Trying to straighten you guys out again. I go and move it. So let's do the box bottom. So on the box bottom, we're just going to score all 4 sides at 2 inches. So 2, 2, 2, and 2. Now, mind you, this box is for a cupcake, but we can, you can use this box for anything. So this is the lid, and so I use a shim, and so I use 6 Post-it notes. I have 2 different colors. I must have ran out of the yellow. And then I just stick it on the side here. To get mine to stay, I use a mini glue dot, but it's just gonna give us that little bit of extra. I like to use the small side, so I'm looking. That little bit of extra, so it won't be so tight when you go to put the lid on. And we're scoring all 4 sides on this at 1 inch. I hope it's 1 inch. Yeah, it is. All of a sudden, after I did those 2, I was thinking, oh, maybe it was a 1/2 inch. I don't even follow my own directions. So that's it on the Simply Score. So on our box, how is everybody doing? You probably noticed I had a sweatshirt on. The weather was actually really nice in California. It was nice when we left here, but we did get snow while we were gone. And today's high was only 55, I believe. So we're burnishing the lines, and we're going to cut up these score lines. And then I always like to angle my tabs. Now this is strictly up to you, but I am cutting mine at, you know, full length. But if you don't want your side of your box to be bulky, I'll show you what I mean in a minute. You can actually cut these tabs in half. I know you guys have probably seen me do that on other projects. But this one, I'm just going to go ahead and keep them because it wasn't too bad. Let's do this one. Angle. And I like to say hi to my son-in-law, Ryan. Sometimes my daughter's watching me, and so he's there watching me too. So hi, Ryan. Okay, so this is going to go just like so. But if you don't want it to go, you know, it's not bad. You can cut these tabs in half and then put them in. So it's totally up to you, whatever you want to do. I am going to leave mine, get my liquid glue, and some people don't like the bulge. I kind of felt like it didn't really have a bulge on it. Let's add some liquid glue to this one. So I know my friends in Colorado are getting a lot of snow. We're getting in New Mexico, but not near us, more northern, going towards Colorado. One of my Stampin' friends posted they had got a lot, and I made a boo-boo. That one, this one hit the other one, so there's glue on the inside. I know we were all looking for cooler weather. I don't know about snow, but we're getting it. Santa Fe got a lot of snow. I'm going to head out to Santa Fe and see my aunt on Friday. All right, so there's our box bottom. And then now we're going to do basically the same thing. Let's burnish all our lines on our lid. And cut. Yeah, I had a very, very good birthday. My granddaughter made me some beautiful flowers, baked my cake. I got a lot of goodies. got very spoiled. Okay, so we're just gonna do the same. I'm probably gonna use my little clothespins on these to hold them in place while I glue the others. It was kind of amazing to see how everywhere has been so dry. Well, I had to fly from San Jose to Las Vegas and then Las Vegas to Albuquerque. But just flying like over California, Nevada, Denver, well, Colorado, some of Colorado. Just everything is so dry. I cannot believe I didn't like see any greenery. Everything was just dry. Okay, so there's our lid. And now let's put our holiday cupcake in there. And I am going to just give the, well, these usually don't take so long. So let's put our lid on and see how it fits on perfect. So here's our piece that we already cut. It's 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. This side is cute too, very cute, but we're gonna build our deer, so we're not gonna use that side. If you do get the DSP, you can choose whatever one you want, whatever the, this designer series paper is not on sale in the seasonal sale because the seasonal sale is annual catalog stuff. And let's go ahead and tie our ribbon. So I'm going to use the silver, well, it's called white and silver ribbon. We're going to tie a bow. And I like this ribbon. I've used this ribbon quite a bit. Ooh, I don't think I tied that bow tight enough. I didn't have my extra set of fingers. My, look, it's not tight at all. Let me get my extra set of fingers. We're gonna do some embossing, so I need my, these are my extra set of fingers. My tweezers for our heat embossing. And pull this tight. As I was saying, I use this ribbon a lot. Gotta keep making it tight. All right, where's my ribbon scissors? Is everybody somewhat ready for Thanksgiving here? I thought Thanksgiving was next week, and we still have another week away, 2 weeks. All right, so there's our bow. So we're gonna cut our reindeer pieces. So I already have mine cut. We need to die cut them. So I'll tell you the dimensions on each piece. Okay, so early espresso is 2.5 by 2. And this is what I'm calling the top or the back layer, bottom layer. And it's gonna be the one with the antlers. Basic beige is 2 by 2, and this is the middle layer. And pecan pie is 2 by 2, and this is the top layer. So the difference is, see how this has got the cutouts? So bottom layer, middle layer, top layer, and then we are doing the wreath. The wreath is only 1.5 by 1.5, just a tiny. And then this is our basic white for our circle. And the circle is 2.5 by 2.5. And we are doing, this is the third to the largest stylish shaped circle. I'm checking to see if there's any comments. I haven't, oh, there's one comment there. There, now I can see what's going on. All right, so we'll die cut all these pieces. Hi, Denise. How are you? I'm doing well. Very well. Just been very busy since I got home yesterday. But that's usual for me. I got to make up for everything. Had to send an email out this morning. Had to come up with tonight's project. Working on some things for a friend of mine. So busy. Okay, let's get all these pieces out. They're all kind of stuck. Now this Granny Apple Green actually has adhesive sheets on it. It just so I was grabbing scraps and it just so happened. So you can actually put adhesive sheets on all of these if you like, since you're gonna layer them together, and it probably could be easier than gluing. But since me and liquid glue have a love-hate relationship, I'm gonna use it. And just hope that I don't get glue all over me. I used to not use it because, like I said, I would just fight with it. But now I use liquid glue mostly all the time. And here's our basic beige. Okay, so let me get all these dies out of the way. So top layer, middle layer, or bottom layer, middle layer, top layer. So we're gonna glue the middle. To the top, or to the bottom. Why do I keep wanting to call that top? And then now we're gonna glue the top to the middle. I like how Stampin' Up just figures all this out for us already. Makes it so much easier. And look how cute he or she is. Oops. Move that up a little. Look at how cute. Super duper simple. 3 die cuts. So what I did, since I had an adhesive sheet on this, but you can glue it. Let me see if I get this. It just so happened I grabbed the scrap that had the adhesive sheet. So we're gonna stick the deer through the wreath so that it's like so. And then we are going to add some dimensionals to the back. Dimensional. Oops. And then we're going to adhere that to our circle. Cute, 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 right? So then we're going to add some more dimensionals to our circle. Yes, I'm still using black. I know, I've told you guys that I accidentally ordered black dimensionals, so I have a lot of black dimensionals. All right, so we're gonna put him towards the top, like so. Now we are going to cut our paper trimmer again. This piece is going to be, I forgot, I guess. Oh, well, let me look inside my instructions. 1/2 by 3 1/4. So we're going to cut this at 1/2. And look, you can tell it was all jaggedy, but I changed my blade. I remembered to change it before we started. So I'm going to actually go this way. This must be a 1-inch piece because it's lining up at 1/2 on both sides. Let me see. So 1/2, this piece is going to be jaggedy, by 3 1/4. Oh, and while I was in California, the main reason I had originally booked my trip to California was to go see my oncologist for my 6-month checkup, and everything is perfect. Couldn't ask for better results. So we are going to stamp the Merry Christmas, like I told you, in Versamart. I'm going to put up my sleeves because I don't know why when I use embossing powder, I get it everywhere. So just stamp Merry Christmas in Versamart. And then, where's my handy dandy tweezers? We're going to pour some white embossing powder. That kind of came out a lot. I was using white embossing powder and other stuff today. So like I said, I have it everywhere. Okay, this might get loud. Won't be too loud, but I'm going to get the heat tool and heat this up. So what would you guys like me to make? More Christmas projects? Are you already done with Thanksgiving? Before I had left, I showed you guys a couple of Thanksgiving things that I'll have on my Thanksgiving table. I had the mini charcuterie boards, and those are still available at some Hobby Lobbies. For whatever reason, they're not online. You just have to go to an actual store. I did see some in California. I gave my daughters in California theirs. Had a daughter from Indiana visit. She had to work in California, so I gave her hers while she was there. And there's that. But yeah, Hobby Lobby still had some. So now, what do you guys suggest I do? This one is, I cut the ends into a V. Do you guys want them in a V, or would you like it just straight? Leave it straight like so. Talk to me, talk to me. What would you guys like? I kind of like, I don't know. I like them both. So, nobody's commenting. I'm going to go ahead and leave it like this one. And then I will let you guys decide how you want to make yours. A dimensional and a dimensional. And we're just going to stick that right on top, like so. And mine was probably a little longer. This is fine too. Just snipped off a little bit. And there's our project. Pretty easy for me having to come up with the project quickly. But I think I work better under pressure for some reason. So what do you guys think? Will you be making these? These are cute little things that you could put at your holiday table and everybody goes home with a cupcake. You could even make your own cupcake and wrap it and put it in there. All right, everyone. Well, that is it for tonight. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. And don't forget to shop the seasonal sale. I do have my shopping link on my website and below on my Facebook page and on my YouTube at the bottom of the description. Okay, everybody, have a good week and take care. Bye.